Well, welcome to this year's 2019 American Chamber of Commerce in South China Asia Pacific Business Summit. I'd like to first thank President Harley Sayedin and the Board of Directors of the American Chamber of Commerce in South China for organizing this event to bring the world closer together and advance the relationship between the United States and China. During my time at Procter & Gamble, I had the exciting and challenging opportunity to help pave the way in China for American businesses at a time when the Chinese market was still untapped. It was the early 1990s when I was there. In fact, China had a GDP of about $500 billion. Today, it's over $11 trillion. It's important that we don't lose sight of China as we look ahead to the future. They're more than just manufacturing items that could be found at your local Walmart. The China of today and the China of tomorrow is accelerating rapidly. And China is in it for the long haul, and we can't afford to underestimate them nor risk falling behind in the intellectual competitive space. For the U.S. to succeed globally, like I want it to, like you want it to also, we must build understanding between the United States and China and learn to work within their market and have access to that market. You all here have had an incredible opportunity to grow your businesses and to be the standard bearer of what it means to do business with America. Thank you again for the opportunity to speak. I wish you all a very successful summit.
I want to welcome you to the American Chamber of Commerce South China Asia Pacific Business Summit for 2019. There's no more important relationship than that between China and the United States. Not just trade, but cultural exchanges. These are the two largest economies in the history of the world. And first, I'd like to acknowledge the Board of Directors for the American Chamber South China. You're doing a great job, and that leader, who is my friend, Harley, for all the work you do and all the organization that you've done over the years. While I was governor of Montana, we increased our trade with China by 350%. It was wheat and cattle, platinum, palladium, copper, silver, and manufactured goods. Now that created a lot of high-paying jobs in Montana, but it also created a lot of opportunities in China. I saw somewhere the other day that something like 70% of the footwear coming to the United States comes from China, 40% of the apparel, and the percentages of virtually every other manufactured good coming to the United States from China. This is important. It's important not just for consumers, but also for our industrial base. I believe that we have people at this conference from 6 continents, from more than 22 countries. The entire world is betting on the relationship between China and the United States. We'll get it right. Thank you and enjoy the conference. I'll be there next year.
It is my pleasure to welcome you to this Asia Pacific Business Summit, organized by AmCham South China, an organization that is a true economic powerhouse. Anytime you gather hundreds of business leaders, experts, government officials, media, and academia, only good things will come out of it. As chairman of the George H.W. Bush Foundation for U.S.-China Relations, I am proud to promote my father's long-standing belief that China and the United States have much more in common than what divides us, and that our multi-pronged and multinational cooperation will lead to a more harmonious and peaceful world. I applaud AmCham South China CEO, my good friend Harley Sayedin, and his team for creating this tremendously valuable forum. On behalf of the entire Bush family, we wish you all the very, very best. Thank you.